Good evening. OCA Media Sports is proud to bring you this exciting Panthers lacrosse match. Tonight, live from Breese Stevens Field in Madison, Wisconsin, the Panthers host the Sun Prairie Cardinals. I'm Nikki Huss along with Andy Huss, bringing you all the game action right here on OCA Media Sports. So it looks like we are just about ready to go here. For once it's not snowing, raining. It's a little chilly, but we'll take it. I think we talk about the weather every single time only because it's been kind of nasty.
It's just been that kind of spring in Wisconsin. All right, here they come to the middle for the draw. All right, 23 Rebecca Gill will be taking the draw. She's normally takes the draw for Oregon.
Looks like number 4, Gia Thompson for Sun Prairie. Looks like this evening we have 2 refs on the field, correct?
Yep. All right.
We've been fortunate to have 3 before, but tonight we have 2, so you will see that it's a little different action with the refs. They will switch who does the draws and kind of go down the field on the opposite sides versus having kind of a triangle formation.
All right. And looks like Shannon comes away with possession. Restraining lines released. Shannon coming around, driving towards the middle. 29 checks. Ball pops loose. Charlotte Hendrickson comes up with it. Looking around. She's going to go. Looks for the middle. Morgan Farrar takes a shot on goal.
A little wide.
Nice save by number 40, Katie Rank. Oregon maintains possession. Oop, there we go. Nice pass. Alyssa brought the ball in and found 24, Alexa Bartels.
So Panthers are up 1-0 with that goal from Alexa Bartels.
All right, we're coming back for a draw again. Would you like to explain what we're seeing with the draw?
So basically what's going on is that the official right there is going to put the ball between the 2 crosses. It's got to stay, the crosses have to stay horizontal, and they can't be moved until he whistles. So right now, they cannot make a move. If they do, it's an early draw. It's got to go above their head as well.
And Rebecca snagged that one right out of the air. Nice job. Looking for a passer, finds Garen in the middle, doesn't quite connect. Sun Prairie number 5 comes up with the ball. Ball pops loose. We've got empty call on white. It'll be Sun Prairie ball. So, who's got number 8 Sun Prairie, passes it to the goalie. She's looking for number 1. Number 29 almost comes. Who's got it? Charlotte Hendrickson, number 12, comes with it. Passes to Alyssa. I didn't see what happened. Was Alyssa in the crease?
Kind of sounded like that was the call, but I couldn't see anything.
All right. So Sun Prairie gets the ball. They moving it up the far side. Ball pops loose. It'll be Oregon ball. All right. 24, Alexa Bartels. Inbounds the ball. Finds Alyssa Waterbury in the middle. Looking around. Oh. Errant pass. Shannon. Oop.
Still
Who's got it
popping out
now?
there.
35, Evie McGinty. Comes up with the ball, passes it to Alyssa. Looking around, watching for a cutter in the middle. Morgan makes her way across. Alexa takes her turn cutting. Alyssa cuts through. Oh, there we go. That's the play that we saw last time. And we've got 2 offensive players down there on the post below, 1 post defender.
We've got a goal, but I'm not exactly sure who shot that. That was Shannon Gibbons.
Oregon goal, number 11, Shannon Gibbons.
Right.
Very nice job.
Nice job by senior Shannon Gibbons. That's Oregon 2, Sun Prairie nothing.
Looks like we've got a moment. Referee coming up to the side.
Are you adding goals to the scoreboard? Thank you.
All right, just rechecking the score.
This is a parent-run operation, so on occasion we need to be reminded to do certain things. Not Andy and I, of course, but the others in the booth.
All right, ready for face-off. Stay still, ladies. Whistle, ball goes up.
Nice height on that draw.
There we go. Alexa almost came up with it. I think they called possession because the restraining lines were released. Issa Haid, 49, coming up the near side. Finds 8, Alyssa Waterbury. Looking around. Cutting across. What do we got?
I believe Alyssa still has the ball there.
Ball popped loose, but she did go get it. Swings it around top to Shannon. Oregon reset in the offense. Looks like they're setting something up. All right, getting those middies in the center in position. Looks like they're going to start their weave. Thinking about it. There we go. Now they're ready. We'll start weaving back and forth, passing the ball, trying to get an offensive player loose. Rebecca drives in, takes a shot. Ball's loose in front. 40. Katie Rink comes up with it, looking to clear the ball. Finds number 5, Carly Smith. Carly running towards the middle, looking for some help. 77, Morgan Farrar checks the ball loose. And ball goes up, still loose. Looks like number 8, Tegan Davis, has the ball for Sun Prairie. Being pressured up the sideline. Number 24, Alexa Bartel's on her. Oh, they just switched.
All right, we've got a spear call. Rain's red ball.
For a pass. Makes it all the way to the goalie, Miller Stain. Miller pops out of the goalie circle, taking her time, looking for a clear. Finds number 25, Darren O'Malley. Running up the field. Oh, oof. There we go. Yep. Nope, she gets to keep going. Finds Charlotte Hendrickson in the middle.
We've got a goal.
Goal number 12, Charlotte Hendrickson.
All right, very nice.
Oregon goal, number 12, Charlotte Hendrickson.
All right, that puts Panthers up 3. I believe the assist on that was that.
Who did I say was coming up the field?
I believe it was it Darren O'Malley?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was number 25, Darren O'Malley, with that assist. We can be corrected later.
All right. Three nothing as we're getting ready for another draw. There we go. Ball goes up. Rebecca almost comes up. Shannon Gibbons has possession.
Number 11 going down the field.
Oh, she's got a lane right up the middle. Veers off to the side, looking around the back of the goal, looking for a cutter. She finds Morgan coming in.
Very nice goal by Morgan Farrar.
77 Morgan Farrar goal. 11 Shannon Gibbons with the assist.
Oregon goal,
Score now is 4-0 Oregon. All right, so we'll start our rules a little bit as we're making our way towards the center for our draw again. On camera, you're probably seeing the center goals, the center circle, where they're lining up. So you will see there are 3 midfielders. Typically, the positions go 3-3-3, attack, midfield, and defense. So you see the 3 midfielders starting between the restraining line. You see 2 on the on the center circle there, and one taking the draw. They have to stay outside that center circle until the ref whistles.
You're taking my job, honey.
All right, Rebecca going downfield, number 23. She's going all the way. I'm not sure where the ball popped out at the end.
Yep.
Went out of bounds. So it'll be Sun Prairie ball.
Yep.
Number 1, Samantha Gebert with possession. Running up the near side of the field. Check. Rebecca Gill pops loose. Shannon Gibbons has it. Finds, looking for a pass. Spins around, looking for someone in the middle. A little congested in there now, so she's taking her time. Clear it out, ladies. Alyssa Waterbury with the ball now. Flips it back to Shannon. Shannon pops around. Circles around, takes a shot. Ball goes in, 11. Shannon Gibbons with the goal.
Oregon goal, number 11, Shannon Gibbons.
All right. So we started with what's going on in the middle during the draw with the 3 midfielders. What's going on, can we see on camera, with the restraining lines? Do we have that far out?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking, you see the lines where the attack and defenders are lining up.
So until the whistle blows, okay, so the whistle blows and the midfielders normally are on the center circle there. They're allowed to come in once the whistle blows. However, until the ref signals possession, those players that are on those restraining lines are not allowed to come above. So once she whistles or yells possession and makes that windmill arm movement, then the players are allowed to come across those lines.
All right, so we've got number 4 trying to split 2 defenders. Number 4 is Gia Thompson for Sun Prairie. Gets denied, pops back out, passes the ball to, ball pops loose. That was 18, Piper Schultz. Oh, who's got it now? Ball's loose again. Got 35, Evie McGinty, passes the ball up, finds Darren. Darren finds Charlotte, number 12, running upfield. Goes across to Shannon, 11. 3 defenders. She's got a nice back and forth between Charlotte and Shannon. Ball pops loose. Darren comes up with it. Got Rebecca cutting. Not quite there. Goes to Alyssa Waterbury, circling behind the goal. Ooh. We'll see if the referee was able to see that. It certainly looked like head contact. But it was, I don't know if either of the refs had the angle for that. Well, they did call a foul.
Yeah, I believe they called either a block or a push
Looks like
on
33.
red, yes.
Yep. All right. So Alyssa, it was in the 8, so she will get a direct shot. Nice contact by 4, Gia Thompson, to partially block that shot. Goalie trying to clear it upfield. Ball bouncing around. We've got still bouncing around. 49, Issa Haid comes up with it. Looks for Charlotte. Doesn't quite connect. Ball's going to go out of bounds out the back end. It'll be Sun Prairie ball.
And previously we know that wasn't a stick to the head because that is a mandatory yellow in girls lacrosse. So anytime there is stick to the head contact, that does require a yellow card.
Number 1, Samantha Gebert, getting double teamed. Finds number 4, Gia Thompson. Goes back to the goalie, Katie Rank. Goalie looking to clear. Tries to go back to number 4, Gia Thompson. She scoops it up, running down in the middle of the field, weaving her way through. Slows up as defensive pressure is applied. She spins around a defender. Check by, that was 40, Lucy Fitzgerald. Yep. Ball pops loose. We're still looking for possession. Sun Prairie, number 4, Gia Thompson, comes away with it. Foul called. Ball bouncing around. Ground ball. Who's going to come up with it? 49, Issa Haid scoops it up. Finds 25, Darren O'Malley coming up the middle. Up to 23, Rebecca Gill. Watching her options. People are coming down the lane. She splits the defenders.
Oh,
Collision with the defenders. Calls a foul on Sun Prairie. It was in the 8, so she should have a direct shot. So if a major foul happens in the 8-meter arc,
yep,
you
major
get a
or
direct
minor.
shot. Minor also?
Minor other than,
I suppose. It's
Yep.
not an empty or,
Yes,
they don't
exactly.
apply. Yep. So it looks like she made a pass to 11, Shannon Gibbons, instead of taking a shot. Shannon circles around. Okay, I think they called an illegal screen. So Sun Prairie will get the ball. There we go. Setting it up. All right. Morgan checks the ball out of the Sun Prairie player. Shannon scoops it up. Scores a goal. Number 11, Shannon Gibbons with the goal.
Goal Panthers. That makes the score 6, Sun Prairie 0.
All right. So I think we've got the drawdown now. We talked about the center circle,
Yep.
that two midfielders have to stay outside until the referee whistles for.
All right, we're to timeout now.
All right.
Get there. OCA Media is your local community access television station. We broadcast locally sourced, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS cable. Check out your live streams and archive programs on our YouTube channel. Visit our website for our program guide and more information. You can find it at www.ocamedia.com.
All right.
It's actually turning into a really nice night. I think you're bound and determined to teach everyone.
Well, I got to brush up because it's all on me next time.
Oh, that is true. I'll send you with the rule book.
I rely on you, my referee, for most of the rules, but I got to start practicing a little bit since I'm on my own next time.
That is true. It's all right.
right.
It'll be fine.
Yep. All right. So, as I started to summarize before, we've got the drawdown.
Yes, we do.
We've got the 2 in the middle, the other 2 middies around the center circle, all the attack and defense behind the restraining lines. 1 whistle, ball has to go up over their head, and the 2 midfielders and all the 3 midfielders on each side all fight for possession of the ball.
Correct.
And once possession is declared by the referee with the windmill signal,
And
then all the attack and defense are allowed into
over the
play.
lines, yes.
Yep. All right. So next we got to get.
Or not, no.
No? Okay.
Were you going to say shooting space?
Well, we're not to shooting space yet, but
I'm going to let
We're
you know what I'm
starting
going to
there with
do?
the direct.
I think when you're going to be all alone, I think you should really explain that one.
I can do shooting space.
All right. I'll be,
I know the big rules. I don't know the
Oh,
all
okay.
the little details. All of all right.
I think we're getting too comfortable with this, Sonny.
All right. Seems like a long time out. All right. Coming back to the middle, we've got 23 Rebecca Gill on the draw, and is it 33 this time?
Yeah, it looks as though it
She's
is.
headed that way. 33, Marley Davenport. No, she decides no.
Fakes us
And
out.
number 4 coming back. Gia Thompson has been taking it so far. Looks like she will continue to. All right, what do we have? Other midfielders, we've got Alexa Bartles and Shannon Gibbons
Number 11.
for Oregon. Number 29, Megan Cumming. And 33 we said was Marley Davenport. Ball goes up. Shannon gets the ball, runs downfield. 2 pop up on her. She goes around them. All right, Oregon setting up the offense. Rebecca Gill with the ball. Taking their time, they're in no rush. Setting up some cutters across the middle. Everyone coming across. Decides to go to Charlotte. Doesn't quite connect, ball's loose. Who's gonna come up with it? That's close to an empty. Still loose, running around. Someone's gotta get it.
We have crossed the restraining line too, so now we have the defenders all going for it.
We got an empty call.
All right.
On Oregon, so Sun Prairie gets the ball. So empty. What is an empty?
An empty is you cannot hit another person's stick without the ball being in the stick.
So if you've got 2 players going for a ground ball and you check or hit the other player's stick before they get the ball, that's called an empty. All right, 29 headed down the field. Makes a shot. Goal for Sun Prairie. I've got my eye on her. I think that was 29. I'm looking to confirm.
I believe you're
She's
correct.
spinning. 29. Megan Cumming. Goal for Sun Prairie.
All right.
Oh.
Oregon 6, Sun Prairie 1.
All right. So we just did the midfielders before. Let's look to my left as we go down this line. So it'll be the offensive players. The attack for Oregon is 25 Darren O'Malley, 12 Charlotte Hendrickson, 8 Alyssa Waterbury, and I believe we're missing one. I only see 3.
We have someone that they have chosen to go 5.
5
over
on defense?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, not really defense, but they are putting one
They're
on that
starting
side.
there.
Yes.
Okay. And so for Sun Prairie on defense, we've got 21, Caitlin Schramer. Number 8, Tegan Davis. Ball goes up. Shannon Gibbons comes up with the ball, running down the field, looking for a pass. 29, Megan Cumming, defending. All right, lets up as Shannon comes around the back. Someone's got to pick her up. Just wrap around. Okay, number 1 decides to pick up. But Shannon looks more interested in going to... Oh, she gets a pick from Alexa. One bounds the ball, tosses it to Darren. Darren spin move, open shot. Ball goes wide. All right. Oregon retains possession. So, on a shot in lacrosse, if the ball goes out of bounds on a shot, the team that is closer to the ball when it goes out of bounds retains possession of the ball.
The person who is closest to the ball, their team retains possession when it goes out.
I thought that's what I said, but maybe it wasn't. All right. Rebecca Gill.
It was. I just said it differently.
Back to Shannon. Middies. Slowly. Taking their time. All right. They're getting their weave going. Back and forth. Shannon. Rebecca. Looking around. Coming down the right side. Couple of defenders. Pops out. Looking. Shannon cutting. Almost comes up with it. Goalie comes up with the ball. Katie Rank. Clears it to 8. Tegan Davis finds 29. Megan Cumming looking for number 3. Ball pops over her head. 3 is Colleen Borkart. So 3, Colleen and Emma jockeying for the ball. Emma almost come.
There we go.
Emma Stokes, 51 with the ball. Looking for somebody. Finds Rebecca Gill, 23 on the far side. Coming up. Alyssa's there. Doesn't. Rebecca goes in. Lost the ball there. But the ball's loose. Ground ball in the middle in the 8. Everyone
Get it out of there.
trying to rake it out. Oh, 42 Allie. No, 40 Lucy Fitzgerald is on attack for Oregon. Normally defender. Comes up with the ball. Pops it out. Darren O'Malley goes to Alyssa Waterbury. Alyssa driving. Charlotte picks up the ball. Looking around. Someone make a cut. Alexa makes a cut. Nope. Alyssa cuts through. Parks in the middle. Almost got the pass and couldn't quite get it up. Get off the shot. 40. Katie Rank comes up with the ball. All right. She clears it.
Nice
Ball
defense
bouncing
by
around.
Sun Prairie.
Yep. Ball still loose. Who's coming up with that ground ball? Alyssa trying. 29. Megan Cumming comes up with the ball, running down the far sideline. Ooh, she's got some room. She can get by them. She's got
Someone's got to watch out.
Borkhart leading the way.
Oh, looks like Ellie Huss just checked it out of there. Looks like it remains red ball, but
Ooh.
and Ellie Huss is on the ground.
All right. Shot on goal. That was 18. Piper Schultz.
All right.
Miller tries to clear it to Rebecca. Ball comes loose, but Charlotte's there to scoop it up. Charlotte finds Evie McGinty in the middle. Number 8, Alyssa Waterbury, drives, splits 2 defenders, trying to get a shot off. All right.
So that was called a sphere call, which means that essentially there is a sphere going around from your shoulders around your head, and you cannot put your cross into that.
About 6 inches from the head?
Yeah, the defender can't put their cross into the offense's sphere when they have the ball. It's you can't check in that space. It's a safety issue. So.
All right. Goalie Katie Rink saves the shot, clears it out to number 8, Tegan Davis, running up the field. Ooh, contact. Nothing called. Couple players down. Ball pops out. Number 1, Samantha Gebbert comes up with it. She continuing to go downfield, being double teamed. Checked by Darren O'Malley. Ball comes loose. Issa Hayden picks it up. Looking for an open player. Finds number 8, Alyssa Waterbury. Oop, nice pass to Charlotte. Finds Charlotte open. Nice pass by Alyssa. Alyssa with the assist. Number 12, Charlotte Hendrickson with the goal.
Nice goal by Charlotte
Oregon goal, number 12,
There.
Charlotte
Hendrickson.
They can say it a lot better than I can. All right, so we're at Oregon 7, Sun Prairie 1. Was a nice assist by Alyssa Waterbury as
That was
well.
a very nice pass. Nice job of Charlotte of finding the spot to be also.
Yeah, well, positioning is
Yep.
everything in this game, so got to use your feet and your head.
All right. So are we back to 4-3-4? No, looks like we are still 3-3-5. So along the other side this time for Oregon defense, we've got 49, Issa Hayed, dropped her mouthpiece, picking it back up. Number 51, yeah, shake it off. Number 51, Emma Stokes. And who do we have? With the bare arms, I believe that's Lucy Fitzgerald, number 40. Is that 35, Evie McGinty next to her? And I'm looking at the one in the middle. Is that 77? Is that Maddie? No,
I think that's 79, Maddie Blazer.
Yep. All right. Sun Prairie comes up with the possession, drives the ball downfield. We've got number 4 coming around looking for options, trying to find an open pass. Looking around, spinning around. Nice job, Lucy Fitzgerald applying defensive pressure. Ball comes loose. Lucy scoops it up, heads downfield. Finds 8, Alyssa Waterbury. Goes down to 82, Claudia Belke. Ball doesn't quite connect on the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Sun Prairie ball. On a pass, and on any other time when it's not a shot, it's like all other sports where we're used to it, where
Yes, it goes to the opposite team.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to the
Well-
opposite team of the team that last touched it.
unless the one exception is if the defensive player makes a nice check and the ball goes out of bounds, it's the defense's ball. If it gets checked out, the referee. I'm not sure the rule expert is agreeing with me on that.
I'm not sure I understand the question, but let's go back to the game, please. We missed something, and now I'm...
Looks like we've got an indirect on the 12.
I think that's
No,
a direct.
that's the 8. That's an 8. Never mind. So many lines on the field. All right, Evie McGinty scoops it up, turns around, tries a shot. Doesn't go in. Ball pops out. Ball loose again. Evie McGinty trying to scoop it up. Oh, now there's a whole cluster of ladies. Ball comes up. Ball pops out loose, and
There
Darren
we
O'Malley
go.
comes out with it. All right. Let's set up a possession. She found 82, Claudia Belkey. She spins around, goes to the middle, flips it to Shannon. Shannon drives. There's a lot of contact, but she goes low for the shot. Nice shot. Shannon Gibbons, number 11.
Oregon goal number 11, Shannon Gibbons.
Makes it 8-1.
Claudia Belkey.
Looks like we've got about 7.5 minutes left in this first half. I think that's 4 goals for Shannon.
I
this
don't know.
half.
I believe we have confirmation on that.
Very nice.
All right, Rebecca setting up with the draw, and I believe we do have 33 this time. Marley Davenport giving it a try. We've got a new middies for Sun Prairie. I see 12. Elena Jacobs. I think she's been maybe attacked before.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a midi in the middle.
Well, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I consider her playing midi now. And then maybe she'll go back. All right, Shannon comes up with possession on the draw. Driving down the field. Finds Darren O'Malley. Oh, ball goes loose.
Sun Prairie has had it.
Ball, yeah, it's popping around. Claudia down there.
Looks like it's Sun Prairie's ball.
Sun Prairie ends up with it. Number 1, Samantha Gebert. Nope, that wasn't. Is that 8? Tegan Davis. Going down the far side, looking. A couple Oregon defenders on her. Ball comes loose, and we have a referee call. Sun Prairie retains possession. Spinning around with 2 defenders on her. Ball comes loose.
You are allowed to kick the ball in women's lacrosse. That is an acceptable way to get it out of those problem areas, just so you know. If you see the girls kicking it, it is acceptable.
All right, that's Darren O'Malley come driving upfield. We have a referee call.
Shooting space, I believe. I believe the call was shooting space.
Oh, that's not why I was looking at you. It's a shooting space time. We'll save it. Not quite this time.
Thank you.
So that'll be a... So let's start with just... Oh, it's tough to see on this field because they're getting really light. But what they're all lining up, the semicircle, the half circle that they're all lining up around right now is the 8-meter arc. It's 8 meters from the goal. All right, Darren passes to Claudia. Nice job, goal. Number 82, Claudia Belkey. So on the direct shot, 25, Darren O'Malley with a nice assist finds Claudia cutting around. All right, so we've got 9-1. About 6 minutes to
Oregon
go.
goal number 82, Claudia Belkey, assisted by number 25, Darren O'Malley.
All right, so we got Marley Davenport taking the draw again.
I was going to say that 8-meter arc that they are all lined up on for those direct shots. There's also a 12-meter as well. So the 8 meter is considered the CSA, which is the critical scoring area. So
Right, so it's inside that 8-meter arc that if you get a foul, you get a direct shot.
exactly. I was just about to say a minor or major foul inside that area will provide you with the direct shot on goal.
All right, referee backing up, signaling to go. Ball go high enough, looks like it's good. Alexa Bartles comes up with possession, finds Shannon Gibbon. Running up the middle, goes to Rebecca Gill, 23, driving, round it, 1 defender. Goes back to Shannon, spin move, finds Alyssa. Check, ball comes loose.
On the ground somewhere?
And I believe it just got kicked into the goal.
I believe that was Alyssa Waterbury, number 8.
But
Uh-oh.
you can't kick the ball into the goal. It has to be off a cross.
It does.
So they're probably discussing whether or not,
That was off across.
well, if that was off a cross or a foot.
I did not see, so I don't have the greatest vantage point from this angle.
See. That'll be interesting to see what the referees. All right, they signal goal.
They signal goal, so it was off across.
Number 8, Alyssa Waterbury. That brings us up to 10-1. Oregon, 5.5 minutes left. See, how about that for a rule detail?
For all of you listening at home, I'm sorry.
I'm not up to your level, but I'm trying.
Oh no, I'm.
All right, referee setting up the draw. We've got Rebecca Gill. I didn't catch the Sun Prairie player. Referee between me and her right now. All right, signals get ready. Blonde hair looks like it's Marley again. Yep, ball goes really high.
It's a nice draw.
All right, Shannon Gibbons coming down with the ball, finds Alyssa Waterbury. Ball goes in. Assist, Shannon Gibbons, number 11. Alyssa Waterbury, number 8, with the goal. So I start to see a couple of Oregon defensive players switching up and playing attack, but I haven't seen it lately. I wonder if they'll switch that up again. Oh, I see number 9, Gianna Bollinger, in the game. So along that attack line for Oregon, we've got 9, Gianna Bollinger, 25, Darren O'Malley, 8, Alyssa Waterbury, 82, Claudia Belke is in.
We have moved to a running clock, just so those at home are aware. If you're seeing that it has changed to a running clock in girls lacrosse, once you do have the score differential of 10 points, you do move to a running clock.
And Sun Prairie has now moved 6 players behind the restraining line on the defensive side to try and prevent Oregon goals. All right, ball goes up. Marley, Rebecca fighting the fort. Like normal, Shannon Gibbons comes up with the ball. 24, Alexa Bartles gets it ahead to 8, Alyssa Waterbury, to 25, Darren O'Malley. Finds Alexa Bartles. Nice pass, nice look, nice save by the goalie, number 40, Katie Rank.
Nice defense by Sun Prairie.
Finds Marley, number 33. Running up the near side of the field. Issa Haid applying defensive pressure. Shannon Gibbons double teams her. Called for the push. Marley self-starts. Finds number 19, Hannah Moore. Ball comes loose. Alexa Bartles scoops it up. Flips it to the goalie, 61, Miller Stang. Miller looking to find someone. Finds Alyssa Waterbury, number 8, in the middle. Alyssa driving up the field. Looking at her options, 25, Darren O'Malley. Driving towards the middle. Oop. Splits 2 defenders, takes a shot. Ball ended up wide. It was a shot, and
White ball.
Yep.
That's what he signaled.
Gianna was closest to the ball, so she'll get possession. Goes to Alyssa. Flips back to Shannon behind the goal.
See what they set
Back
up
to
this time.
Claudia. Alyssa makes a cut. There were 2 defenders there, so one remained. Followed her in a cut. The other remained for Claudia. Oh, you got to come up with Claudia or she's going to drive and shoot. It's getting close to shooting space.
No.
Claudia just shoots and scores. 82, Claudia Belke.
Oregon 12, Sun Prairie 1.
So that was getting close to a shooting space.
It was.
We're close. We're not quite there.
Fair. I don't think that was a great example to make of one either.
Well, looks like we got a little bit of time running around. All right, shooting space. We'll do a brief intro. So the idea behind shooting space is that you've got the players with only an eye cage and a mouth guard. So if you're taking a shot with that hard, heavy ball, that it could become dangerous. So you are not allowed to shoot if there is defender between you and the goal that is not up guarding you.
Correct.
So we'll just start with that because we're about to go with the draw.
All righty. It's a good place to start.
All right. All right, draw did not go above their heads, so referee resetting. 33, Marley Davenport. 24, Haley Rollins. Number 12, Elena Jacobs on the mid-circle. Ball goes up. Marley Davenport comes up with it. Still bouncing. I prematurely called it. Emma Stokes comes up with the ball. Passes it to Shannon Gibbons. Going up the field. Finds Darren. Ball bounces off her cross and goes to Claudia, 82. Starts going around the back. Gives it to Shannon. Back to Claudia. Claudia coming around. Ball checked out. Alexis scoops it up. Oh, can't quite get a shot off. Number 1, Sun Prairie. Samantha Gebrick comes out with the ball running downfield.
Nice defense on Sun Prairie there.
Couple Oregon defenders step up. Ball pops loose. Gianna Bollinger down the field now for the Oregon Panthers. Finds Claudia. Claudia driving, looking. Looks for Shan. Nope. Alexa.
We've got shooting space, I believe.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
There was an offensive player there. Something was called.
I think it was shooting space.
Okay.
There were several defensive players.
Is that what? All right. So Alexa will get a direct shot.
Yes.
So watch if she'll take a shot. Otherwise, we might have a player cutting for a pass. I don't see anyone positioned for that. Oh, nope, they do go to Shannon. Ball pops loose. Darren comes up with it and takes a shot. Ball goes out of bounds out back. Gianna or Charlotte. Oregon retains possession. Gianna picks up the ball. Walks it in. Finds Shannon. Shannon cutting around with the ball.
All right.
I didn't realize it was getting to the end of the half. That is the half.
We have come to the end of the first half. We hope you're enjoying watching this broadcast of Panthers Lacrosse, brought to you by OCA Media Sports. We'll be right back with the start of the second half of play. Starting with the score 12-1. We will be starting with a running clock.
Running clock for Hills Lacrosse starts at the 10-goal differential.
Yep.
I thought it was 10 points goals for most sports, but boys lacrosse is 12. I learned that this last weekend.
Very nice. I do not know nearly as much about the boys lacrosse game as I probably should after having watched it for like 8 years.
It's tough. The only reason we know this is because you were roughing and I coached a little bit.
That is true.
These lacrosse boys and girls are very different than a lot of other sports. That's why we spend a little time explaining the rules a little bit. All right.
Yeah, we hope we don't bore you guys, but we do try our best.
It's such a foreign game. Most parents, like us for the boys, watch for years and they don't realize what's going on the field. All right, we're getting ready for the draw. Looks like we've got 23 Rebecca Gill and someone new that I can't quite make out the number for Sun Prairie.
We have changed sides, so Oregon will be going to the right on your screen rather than the left, and Sun Prairie will be going to the left. Nope, not quite high enough there.
And I do have a number. That's number 4, Gia Thompson, back to the original draw taker for Sun Prairie. So we have both non-draw midfielders for Sun Prairie playing in a defensive position on the defensive side of the ball. Most often we see one on each side. All right, Alexa Bartos comes up with the ball. Finds Shannon Gibbons, number 11, looking. She's got Darren O'Malley. Nope. Charlotte Hendrickson, number 12 in the middle. Driving around to the side. Decides to go around the back, looking for cutters. Pops back out as she feels defensive pressure. Ball goes back to, I think that's Shannon. Left-handed it's got to be.
If she took off
She's
her
looking.
sweatpants, so we're adjusting.
It's like number 5, Carly Smith, defending her. Nice defensive pressure. She finds 25, Darren O'Malley. Ball pops loose. Rebecca trying to keep it in, but the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Sun Prairie ball. Inbound. Pass. Tries to go to number 18. Comes up with it. 18 is Piper Schultz running down the far side of the field. Pressure from Ellie House. Number 15. Ball pops loose. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oregon ball, I think.
Yep, Ellie Huss is going to bring it in for Oregon.
So this is something with the rules too. You're not allowed to pass the ball inbounds for lacrosse. You have to, the person with possession has to walk in, and everyone has to clear 2 meters away, and then they can start play.
Yep, looks like the ball is going to make it out of bounds.
Oh, we can watch it on the screen.
Ah, yes, very nice. Sorry, we're learning lots about technology this evening.
All right, so in the far corner, Sun Prairie picks up the ball.
Gets it
Clears
to
it
their
to
goalie.
The goalie looking for number 12. Ball pops loose, ground ball. Issa Haig comes up with it. Nice check by 33, Marley. Ball popped loose, number 1, Samantha Gebert comes up with it. 12, Charlotte Hendrickson applying pressure. Number 1 looking for a pass, goes back to the goalie. Goalie looking to clear the ball, finds number 4, Gia Thompson. Up to 8, Tegan Davis. 33.
Oh, no.
Darren scoops it up. Oh, nice check. Ball pops loose, ground ball again. Careful about an empty. Rebecca Gill comes up with the ball. Finds 77, Morgan Farrar. Tries to pass to Charlotte. Charlotte comes up with the ball. Looking around. Goes behind the goal to, I think that's Alyssa. Comes around, yep. Takes a shot. Ball goes in. Number 8, Alyssa Waterbury.
Nicely done by Alyssa. I'm going to throw a plead in. Oh, I'll wait for a second here.
Not do your referee plug. Is that where you're going?
Yes, I was. Wow. Am I that transparent?
No.
Well, we were talking before about how a lot of us, you know, we watch this game for years and we still don't know what's going on. However, if you want to learn this game, it isn't horribly hard to learn, and we need refs badly. So if you are interested in learning this game and making some money on the side, feel free to reach out to to Badgerland Lacrosse, and we have plenty of youth and high school reffing opportunities available. We do training in the spring, and reach on out. We'd be happy to have you.
Alexa Bartels comes up with possession, gets the ball down to 8, Alyssa Waterbury. Morgan Farrar cutting in. A little bit of contact, but that was, you know, I think a good no call by the ref.
Alyssa Waterbury again, number 8 with the goal.
Was there an assist on that one? I missed
I
it.
believe it was Shannon Gibbons.
Lost the ball. But as we were saying, yes, refereeing. So even if you're new to refereeing, go ahead and do it. If you are an experienced soccer or basketball or another kind of referee, this is a great opportunity to do some more refereeing in the spring.
Definitely. And even, I mean, I know many of us that are of a generation X or millennial may not have had the opportunity to play lacrosse, but we may have played other sports like soccer or field hockey. And those sports are similar enough that you will pick this up fairly quickly. So
I always bring it back to basketball.
that too, but you know what I mean. I'm talking field sports.
All right. So ball looks like it's going out of bounds. Looks like it was a shot because the players were leaning out to try and show that they were closer to the ball. And the referee decides the ball will go to Sun Prairie. So Oregon, number 15, Ellie Huss applying pressure down there. Nope, 12, Charlotte. Got the number wrong. Wrong side of the field for Ellie. All right, ground ball. Who's coming up with it, ladies? It's like we're all trying to figure out what the call was. Looks like it's going to be Oregon ball on the 8 for a direct shot for Alexa Bartels. All right. potentially take a shot, or Oregon's been very successful with a cutting passer. Oh, Alexa goes to the high right and scores the goal.
Nice shot by Alexis. I am not. My names are not coming out right tonight. I'm very apologetic on that.
All right, so we are now 15-1 with about 18 and a half minutes to go in the second half. All right, so defense making their way back.
So it looks like our defense on the field is Ellie Huss. Got
Issa Head, number 49, 35 Evie McGinty, and 51 Emma Stokes. I know the Oregon side.
You do know the Oregon side. Oh, and
So Sun Prairie is playing with 2 on the attack side and 6 on the defense side again. But all right, we're getting ready for the draw. Referee setting it up. All right, looks like we must be in the right position. Hold still. Goes the whistle. Ball goes up. Who comes down with it? 11, Shannon Gibbons. Looking downfield. Goes to Morgan. You can hear Coach Klein directing the players. Shannon Gibbon going around the side looking for cutters. Morgan cuts across. No. Goes over to, that looks like Darren. Darren running around the middle, makes a cut. Nice cut back. Takes a shot. Ball goes in, I think. No signal from the referee.
nope.
What is the call?
Call is no goal.
Yep. Little discussion. What did happen?
Got a
So referee
timeout on the
signals
field.
for to stop the time.
Referee timeout. It will stop a running clock.
They decide it was a goal. So the ball was shot by Darren and bounced around a little bit. So you can hear the announcement for the goal for Darren.
If I had to guess, I would guess that it crossed the goal line at some point during the bobbling.
Right, I think the ball came loose, a shot was taken, it got knocked down by the goalie, but then,
What passed the goal line during the goalie trying to save it would be my guess. However, it's hard to see from here, but that's usually where the questions come into play.
so referee explained it to the coaches.
Yep.
All right, 16-1, 16:46 remaining.
The clock should have been started again. There we go.
Yep, clock. Good job, you got the clock going.
I try.
All right. Looks like a new Sun Prairie player taking the draw, number 29, Megan Cumming.
Oh. Yep, we're going to have a cover on that. You can cover the ball both with your stick and physically.
All right, so Sun Prairie with the ball, going downfield. It's at 29, Megan Cumming. And driving. Defensive pressure pushes her off to the right, to the far side of the goal. Miller has the ball, the goalie. Looking to clear, goes to Alyssa Waterbury, number 8. Looking upfield. Looks like Ellie Huss, number 15, is on attack now. Claudia Belke coming around, runs into 3 defenders, finds Shannon. Shannon drives, shoots high. Goal, Shannon Gibbons. Assist, Claudia Belke. Right, so let's see if we can catch up. Looks like Ellie is still playing defense, but just made it onto attack, and a midfielder must have held back.
Ah, okay.
So offsides for, no, that was my cue. Like,
Oh.
offsides, explain offsides. Sorry, I wasn't very clear.
No. That was the worst transition I've heard from you in a while.
I was like, oh, we just mentioned offsides. We haven't talked about it all game. All right.
I'm sorry.
We'll get another opportunity in a moment. We're going with the draw again. I think I heard Alyssa's little brother.
I think you did as well. I believe his name is Leo.
All right, Paul. All right. So I believe
I think
someone from White went early. Was that Shannon? Came into the goal center circle early?
I couldn't tell if it was whether she moved early or whether the draw had whether Becca had moved early on the draw.
Regardless, early movement on Oregon before
Yes.
it was allowed, so Sun Prairie ball. Meanwhile, the ball went out of bounds. Oregon got possession. Shannon coming upfield. Finds 12, Charlotte Hendrickson, driving around to the far side. Looks like she's got clear. Finds Claudia Belke. Ooh. Referee stops play. That was a tough angle for Claudia to take that shot.
It really was.
I didn't think she had an angle. What?
We are not down on that field.
Nope. Little slivers enough. All right. Sun Prairie, goalie with the ball, clears it up, throws a high sky ball. Who's coming down with it? Ball bouncing. Ball on the ground.
We'll get a scrum of sorts.
Looks like 33, Marley comes up with the ball. Marley Davenport. I got to remember that last name. I can remember 33 Marley.
Yeah, that's going to be a push.
Push on Issa.
Yes.
Was it in the 8th?
Not quite, I don't believe. I think that's going to be, yep, just outside of the 12. So it's just going to be a, yep. So
Marley gets the ball, and that's the 12-meter fan.
yes.
I don't know
so it's
why
going to be an indirect.
Yep. Which means she's not allowed to shoot. The
Correct.
ball has to be passed before she can shoot.
Thank you for the clarification.
I was going to say, yep. Oh. Well, she shot anyways. But Miller saved it, so it would have been interesting to see if she would have scored, what would have happened. All right, ball downfield to Gianna Bollinger. Ooh, looks like Gianna
Stepped out of bounds.
So it'll be Sun Prairie ball. Number 8. Number 8, Tegan Davis, is going to inbound the ball. Yep. Where she stepped out of bounds is where Sun Prairie gets the ball. She starts the ball inbound. She'll clear the defender's away 2 meters, and she can self-start. All right. Running down the field. Down the center of the field. Not Evie McGinty applying pressure. Oop, oop. Foul towards the body, I heard the referee say.
Yep.
So it'll be on foul on the Panthers. It'll be Sun Prairie ball with the person who fouled 4 meters behind.
Yep, and we're on the 12-meter arc, I believe, again.
So number 8, Tegan Davis with the ball. All right, she takes a shot. Saved by Miller Stang. I thought that would in for a moment. All right, clears the ball. Ball goes up high. Who comes down with it? Ball still bouncing around. Evie McGinty comes up with the ball. Finds Gianna Bollinger. Finds Morgan Farrar. Morgan Farrar driving in. He's got one player to beat. Gets clear. Nice job by the goalie, 40, Katie Rank.
Nice save on that.
Stops. That is hard to do one-on-one with a shooter. All right, interception by 23, Rebecca Gill. Looking, good defense.
That's a held cross.
How? You taught me that last week, and I was about to say held cross.
Very nice.
All right, Shannon Gibbons to Morgan Farrar. Shot, saved by goalie, 40, Katie Rank. Trying to find someone to clear to. Goes to number 5, Carly Smith. A pressure by Claudia Belke. Looking around, who can I pass to? Can't go back to the goalie. Another minor rule that I learned last year. All right, so Sun Prairie running up the far side of the field. Issa applying, goes by Issa. Alexa. Allowed to keep going. That's number 4. I got a number, Gia Thompson. All right. Issa applying pressure. Looking around. Goes to Marley, 33. Marley Davenport, I think. All right, behind the goal, number 3, Colleen Borkard. Looking for a cutter. 12 cutting, but not there. Miller comes down with the ball. She tries to pass Miller, the goalie intercepted it. Clears the ball up to 12, Charlotte Hendrickson right up the middle. She goes to the left, up front, to 75. Ava, I think, right?
Ball out of bounds.
Ava Loveland.
Just under 10 minutes left of the second half.
First
Score
we-
is 17-1.
First we've seen Ava tonight. All right, so some kind of foul was called to the referees, clearing the Oregon player away 4 meters. All right, ball goes far upfield. Ball bouncing around. All right, foul called on Oregon again. Number 18 with the ball. Piper Schultz for Sun Prairie, running upfield, driving. Defensive pressure by Ellie Huss, knocks the ball loose, but it's going to get called for the foul.
Uh-oh.
Misconduct call on 15 Ellie Huss. Must have said something to the referee. So that is a yellow card. So that means Oregon will be a player down for 2 minutes.
Correct.
So let's see if what Sun Prairie can do with the player up possession advantage. All right, 18 flips the ball back to 33, Mullen Davenport. Over to 29, Megan Cumming. Looking around, tries to find a cutter. Ball comes loose.
All
The
right,
Oregon
Shannon comes
players
up
right
with it.
there. Shannon pops it to Miller. Miller looking downfield. Tries to go to Charlotte. Sun Prairie intercepts it. Number 29, Megan Cumming, driving downfield. Shot on goal. Goes high.
It's going to be white. It's Panther ball.
Oregon was closest to it, so they get possession. All right, so Miller walking upfield with the ball, trying to find a good place to pass. Looking at her options. 79, Maddie Blazer in now. Finds 23, Rebecca Gill. 33,
The nice check there.
Marley defends it well. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Oregon ball. Finds 11, Shannon Gibbons. Running upfield.
Oregon.
12. Yep. Go.
Oregon is still a man down in this situation, just as a reminder.
So Charlotte running upfield, looking for what to do. If you're a player down, there's no reason to just take your time. Let that penalty run out. 23, Rebecca Gill. 25, Darren O'Malley. Nope, I was wrong. Gianna. Shannon looking around, drives. Shoots, scores, but I believe there was a foul blown first. Probably shooting space.
That would be my guess.
All right.
Yep.
So that means she'll get a direct shot on that 8-meter arc.
Be interested to see this 8-meter shot.
See if Oregon continues passing, or Shannon will try a shot. Shannon shoots and scores. We are. Think the score needs to change yet?
Nope.
It is 18-1.
Score is 18-1.
18-1.
And we are at about 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game. Ellie Huss has come back onto the field.
Penalty is over. So, shooting space was called. So we started before, shooting space. Shooter is not allowed to shoot when a defender is between them and the goal.
That is not marked on them.
That is not up guarding them. So, in order to prevent the defense from taking advantage of that, when a defensive player is between a shooter and the goal and is not guarding the shooter and is not guarding another offensive player, they get called for shooting space
Correct.
because they're impeding a shot.
Yes.
And so that's what was called there. How was that?
Very nicely. That was very well done.
That's been my strategy. We'll start with why shooting is dangerous. Defender's not allowed to do that, and then that's why it's a penalty on the defender.
I'm quite impressed with that.
Well, because everyone gets all upset when, why can't you play defense? And it's understandable, because this is different than any other sport. All right, ball bouncing around. Coming down the field, Sun Prairie has possession. That's 29. I'm almost memorizing these names. Megan Cumming. I'm getting close. Shot, save.
Miller.
I think the defender, 2 Oregon defenders were there to deflect it, but the ball still made it out, and Miller got the save. Running upfield, finds 75, Ava Loveland. Ball pops loose. Ground ball. Shannon comes up with it. Finds Claudia Belke.
There we go.
1-on-1 for Claudia. Was that a shooting space? Because the defender was not up on Claudia, but was between her and the goal?
Yes, because yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the defender was just too far away.
Right, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
Claudia was in shooting range, but the defender was halfway between
Right.
her and the goal. So
When Claudia entered the CSA, yes.
all right, so pass was attempted, didn't quite connect. Ground ball. Looks like Alexa Bartles comes up with it, passes it to Claudia. Ball pops loose, and that's Shannon with the ball now. Coming around, looking, finds. Didn't quite find Ava. Gianna with the ball now. Finds Shannon. Looking around. Shannon spins around her defender, spins one way, then the other, then drives to the left. Finds someone behind the goal. That's Shannon. Looking around. Goes to Gianna. Back to Claudia. Doesn't quite connect.
Not quite up.
Claudia
gonna-
kept it in bounds.
Yep, just going to scoop that up.
All right. Looking to get something going. Oh, finds a gap. Drives. Ooh, just loses the handle on the ball before she can shoot. Ball pops loose, and it is going to end up with Ava Loveland with possession. Oh, she goes to pass. Ball comes loose. It's all over. Ground ball. Who's got it? Bouncing around, bouncing around. Still bouncing.
Oh,
Careful with the sticks, ladies.
Yes.
24, Alexa Bartles comes up with the ground ball. Slows it down.
We're about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left of this game.
Gianna Bollinger. Back to Alexa. Not in a rush. To Shannon. Maybe content just to let the clock run down. Sun Prairie not applying pressure on the ball, allowing them to do it. All right, passes it to Shannon. Shannon looking around, finds Alexa all alone. Goal 24, Alexa Bartles. Nice pass by Shannon. Nice back and forth between the two of them.
Nice assist there, yeah.
See, I bring it back to basketball.
Give
Like a
and go. Yeah. We're at Oregon 19, Sun Prairie 1. We've got just under 2 minutes left to play. Yeah, you'll hear the familiar phrases of the pick and roll, the give and go.
All right. Ball goes up. Ball going heading towards that restraining line.
If
They're
the
looking antsy. Shannon comes up with it. Driving, looking for someone. Driving around the backside of the goal. Flips it to Claudia going the other way. Finds Alexa in the middle, all alone. Defender pops up, takes a shot. High, goes out of bounds. I believe Oregon will have possession. Looks like Shannon
just under a minute left in the game.
passes it into Claudia. Alexa open in the middle. Ball gets to her. Ball shot was taken.
There we go.
Does not quite make it in. Looks like either the defender or the goalie knocked it down and the ball kind of rolled dead. Goalie picked it up.
Like it just rolled to the side.
Little misconnection on that. Goalie running up the field to clear it.
She's allowed to do this, but she is susceptible to being checked at this point. Once they come out of that goal circle.
All right, Miller also coming out, the Oregon goalie. Decides she's going to try that too. Running upfield, looking for someone open. There's got open midfielders there. Nope.
10 seconds left in the game.
I think she's just going to run out the clock.
And
Oh, there we go. Sun Prairie tries checking. She doesn't have the goal circle protection. Across the body called.
And there we
that's the
go.
game.
End of game. All right. Final score, Oregon 19, Sun Prairie 1. So as we wrap up this broadcast of Panther Lacrosse, we'd like to thank the staff and crew at OCA Media. From tonight's broadcast crew, Andy and Nikki here, we'd like to thank you for watching this production of OCA Media Sports. Tune in the future. We've got games coming up for girls lacrosse. Next week we have one, and the following week we have one as well. So
Monday is Wanakee, but that one won't be broadcast.
But we do have one next week on Thursday.
And that'll be against West Side.
And that is broadcast. So you can find us where you found us this evening. So thank you very much.
Have a good night.